What is up, guys? Silver Warrior here. In this video, I just wanted to take a little bit of time to actually discuss 5 different precious metals, and I picked these 5 based on the fact that from what I have seen in my own personal experience, they are the 5 most popular to invest in bullion form. And essentially what I'll be discussing about them is, in order from best to worst, how well they have performed in terms of percent gained, or in the case of one, lost. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. Next on this list, we have rhodium. Now, this is the only other precious metal to have had a more than 100% increase in the past decade, being at $1,225 on December 11th, 2008, and currently sitting at $2,600, that being a 112.2% increase. Now, the first metal on this list is by far palladium. I mean, this has simply outperformed any other precious metal being listed in the past decade. So it started on December 11th, 2008 at a mere $198.50. Not anything really compared to its close relative platinum. I mean, it was significantly lower than that or gold, right? But in that 10 years, as of December 11th, 2018, at approximately 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it sits at $1,225.90. Now, this is a 517.6% increase, meaning that if you were to have invested in palladium and you were to sell it today, you would have significantly more buying power than what you spent on the metal initially. I mean, you would have made a significant amount of money even compared to inflation. It significantly outpaced inflation is what I am trying to say. If you were going to get rich off of anything, or at least accumulate a substantial amount of wealth compared to what you started with, palladium would have been the metal to do it with. Third on this list, we have gold, one of the 2 metals on this list that I currently own. And gold back in 2008 was $826.20, and currently sits at $1,242.70. This is a 50.4% increase over the past decade. Next on the list is silver, the other metal that I currently own. Now, in 2008, it was at $10.61, and currently it is $14.56, this being a 37.2% increase over this past decade. Finally, we have platinum. This is the only precious metal on the list that has actually performed negatively over the past 10 years. And essentially, there was a very, very long time in which platinum was valued higher than gold. Okay, platinum for a long time wasn't doing poorly at all. But in more recent times, this has simply not been the case. It has been several years now since gold has been higher valued than platinum. And so platinum did, in 2008, sit at $865 exactly 10 years ago. And today it is $787.95, meaning that it has gone down by 8.9% over the past 10 years. I'd like to make it clear, by the way, that the point of this video is not to try and say that any metal is undervalued, overvalued, or that any metal is more worthy of investment than another. You know, I can understand it could be construed in many different ways, depending on how you feel. Obviously, you could take it as, oh, well, platinum's going down, it is simply not as good of a metal. Or you could take it as, oh, well, palladium right now is going up so much, it's overvalued. Platinum is the way to go because I feel it's undervalued since it's gone down. And like I said, there is so much other information that is required to make any kind of a claim like that. So this video is not trying to address anything beyond how those metals have actually performed according to statistics over the past 10 years. And speaking of statistics, this video would not have been possible from memory. Obviously, I do not know these values. So therefore, the websites that I used for those values are linked below. And just below those will be the links to the images. As I did say in the video, I do not own 3 of those metals, so 3 of those images are not my own. Now, speaking of things I don't own, I'll actually have a couple unboxing videos, or at least one, depending on what happens for you guys in the near future. So do look out for that getting a decent amount of stuff, a nice variety of things like I try to do. And with that being said, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something from it. Peace.